What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka Just 10 More Minutes, aka the Freaking 10. We made it to the Hunter. You know, the last one we saw where evil had taken over and the queen had embraced it, right? And now, who knows what kind of killing spree? And, or if she's killed, right? I mean, that's kind of that interpretation thing, because it makes it seems like there's been more victims. Was he the first? Was he the last? I mean, who knows? And when you talk about the song, or a song title like The Hunter, and I kind of mentioned this in the last video, and I haven't read the lyrics yet. I've got them on this monitor, and I just refuse to look at that monitor right now. When you talk about the hunter, who's the hunted, right? And who is the hunter? Is it her and prey? Is it a predator after her? Is it the cops? Is it something like what I wrote with The Obsessed, right? A girlfriend of this guy, that, or the last victim, or one of any of the victims that she's had. It's hard to say, right, until you listen to the song. But man, the different directions that this could go is one of many. Part of me wants to hit play and hear the reveal, and part of me is like, okay, what if it's this? What if it's that? What's your reaction going to be? You know, will you be sad? Will you be I mean, there's so many things that are going through my head. So I'm very, very curious. So with that being said, let's switch it up and let's take a listen. All right, let me make sure. Yep, we got video over here. I've had some issues, you know, with the new PC and the setup. So if you see me look over like this, I've got my laptop over here, the new laptop that I recorded with now, just to make sure volume's okay, that my voice is okay, that the music's okay, because things just, it's weird. Anyway. Oh, deep breath. All right, let's go. Okay. Hold the phone. I'm one step behind when you close your eyes. I'm breathing on your neck. I'm the chill down your spine. Your shadow, your ghost, I'm here to collect. That's not a person. Your shadow, your ghost, I'm here to collect. That's not human. Because that's well, I'm one step behind you when you close your eyes. I'm breathing on your neck. I'm the chill down your spine. Your shadow, your ghost, I'm here to collect. The payment you're running from, the lives that you've spent. You taunt me with words that don't make a sound. You mock with your actions. You laugh with no doubt. You relish the pain, will cherish it more. 'Cause after this, there'll be nothing to feel anymore. And then this change is brilliant. That chord change, freaking brilliant. Fall into me now, your time is running out. Fall into me now, your time is running out. When both of your feet fall under, steps you couldn't climb, I'll be there to pull you under. Take back what is mine. You think you can take my title away. Well, I'm coming back, better run away. It's my turn, I'll pass on judgment. You can't escape your fate. Run. It's not a person. It's funny because my first thought when you're talking about I'm one step behind you when you close your eyes is I was thinking of The Obsessed, right? And I was like, holy shit, did I get it right? Pardon my language. But then I'm breathing on your neck. I'm the chill down your spine. Your shadow, your ghost, I'm here to collect. But that's not a person, right? Your shadow, your ghost, I'm here to collect is more of a soul not supernatural, but spiritual is the word I was looking for. But it's not the devil. Because this woman is screwed in the head. In a good way. For song purposes and story purposes, that's a good thing. Because you think you can take my title away. Well, I'm coming back, better run away. Because that's almost as if the queen, but then she talks about okay, let me read it and I'll keep thinking. Okay, no, I did. Okay, because we got to you can't escape your fate, run. Okay, let's keep going.
I'm right at your door and I'm counting to 3. Don't need no permission to take you with me. You went through hell, you'll go through it again. It's not a question of why, it's a question of when. Fall onto me now, your time is running out. Fall onto me now, your time is running out. When both of your feet fall under steps you couldn't climb, I'll be there to pull you under. Take back what is mine. You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back, better run away. It's my turn, I'll pass on judgment. You can't escape your fate.
Okay. I was thinking too literally. Because they say, I'm right at your door and I'm counting to 3. We don't need no permission to take you with me. You went through hell, you'll go through it again. It's not a question of why, it's a question of when. I took it too literal in the sense of thinking physicality. Question of when, and the thought in the first line of the payment you're running from, the lives that you spent, you taught me the words don't make a sound, and taking your title back. What was the queen doing? The queen was killing. who kills the Grim Reaper. Fudge! Why didn't I think of that? I never thought about that from a hunter standpoint. I was thinking physical or such. But the title away, the title of taking death, the murderer, my first thought was the queen taking her title back and the queen winning. But this is no. But it's still all within her head, because obviously that you can't have a conversation with the Grim Reaper. But death, she was taking the title of Grim Reaper and killing. Grim Reaper kills. So in her mind, she's now having a battle no longer with the queen, but, or could be. But then you've now got the Grim Reaper, and now she's got to be manifesting it, because there's no way it's all in her head. We don't have a Grim Reaper, right? There's not a dude walking around with a blade, in this purple. If he is, keep him away from your children. Dude, I'm confuzzled, because this is odd. I was not expecting this. I literally, 100% honesty, right? And I talked about all the different ranges they could go down. I 100% thought it was either the police or an ex. Not an ex, but a lover of the last guy she killed. I never in my wildest of dreams imagined it would be another manifestation in her head. This woman is messed up. Okay, let's finish this. My apologies for pausing too long. I hear the whisper. Oh my God, there's so much to cover. Okay. So they really just repeated the course, right? Of when both your feet fall under steps you couldn't climb, I'll be there to pull you under. Take back what is mine, the title. You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back, better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass judgment. I'll pass on judgment. You can't escape your fate. Okay, so let's start with the music, right? My apologies. My brain went wild for a second. ADHD took over. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Musically, perfect fit, right? And then that chord change of you kind of got that dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and then boom, they hit you with that chorus that is completely different. That at the same time, smooth transition was perfect. Then you get that run, man. I love them, but when they combine voices like that, same with Psycho. God, that's creepy. It's brilliant, and I love it, but damn, that's creepy. Okay, y'all. Let's strap in for a ride into my mind, because I'm confused. Part of me thinks I'm right, part of me thinks I'm wrong. I don't think it's physical. Simply because of, yes, you could be saying that someone could be breathing down their neck and I'm the chill down your spine of being watched by someone physically. But when you talk about, you think you can take my title away. Well, I'm coming back, better run away. Take back what is mine. See, the title is what? The title is the queen. The title is the reaper for the murders. That's where my brain is going, are those two options. But pull you under. But you went through hell, you'll go through it again. I don't see the queen being strong enough from a it's all the queen. My apologies. I don't see that part of her mentality being strong enough to make a resurgence in order to combat that evil side. That doesn't make sense for it to be the queen. Her mentality, her weakness, and her then embrace of the evil would make no sense for then to go full circle and come back again as good to then take the evil out once and for good. So this has to be, it's not physical, it's all mental, it's all in her head. Man. How long is this video right now? 16 minutes? Okay, I have a few minutes. If it was someone hunting her, the police, a lover, I think there would be more of a reference to physical, not contact, but physicality as far as tracking you down, right? I mean, they do in a sense say, you know, I'm right at your door and I'm counting to 3. But I don't need permission to take you with me. So see, you could say that that's physical, but the taking the title away, she's not taking the title of let's say a policeman. At one point I would have said an ex-lover, but because he's dead, the title of girlfriend doesn't apply. Because it says I'll to take back what is mine. If a lover is dead, you can't take that back. It's gone. It's gone forever. So that rules out the cops. That rules out a ex-lover. That leaves this in her head. But the question is it the queen or is it death? She wanted to go on the murder, you know, spree, right? And take more lives, which she probably has done, and they just didn't reference it, as they say. They kind of left it up to interpretation. So that tells me this is all in her head. Is she manifesting this again? Run, run, run. Wait. No. No. The Reaper's killing her. I'm taking back what's mine. You can't escape. The Reaper, you relish the pain. Because after this, there'll be nothing to feel anymore. The Reaper's killing her. She's killing herself. This manifestation of this new entity of death is going to kill her, meaning it kills her physically because she can't feel anymore. Fudge. No. Wow. I'll apologize for the silence. I necessarily don't always like to be silent on camera, but these wheels are turning, and if y'all want a gut reaction, I want y'all to get it. But that can't be it. because the evil has taken over. The queen is eliminated as far as good. She's out of the picture. The evil has taken over, so this is the evil. But just as the manifestation of the evil was done by the good within the split personality, it can manifest itself again as death, and death can kill her. Which means she'd be killing herself, because after it's over, you'll feel no more. That's a physical thing. Feeling is physical. So is it a representation of death? Is it a representation of the Reaper? Is it a representation of the devil? You'll go through hell. You went through hell, you'll go through it again. It's not a question of why, it's a question of when. Time. What do we say when its time is going to end, that the Reaper is getting you? Death is getting you. It's death. It has to be. If it's anything else, I'll be mad at myself for looking like a fool on camera. It has to be. This cannot be anything physical. It would make no sense to be physical. It would in the sense if there was more things talking of physical touch. The only one that is, I missed this step. I missed the clue. I'm right. I have to be right. I'm right at your door and I'm counting to 3. What do we say? Death comes knocking. It's death. It's the Grim Reaper. She's manifested another personality because there's not a physical Grim Reaper, so it's in her head. She's manifested in her head another personality of death that is now going to kill her, aka killing herself. And that is the end. The end of the killing spree, the end of the Queen of the Murder scene. And like most, sometimes, killers, they end up taking their lives based on the evil and ending it. That's the only way they see they can end it, is by taking their own. It's death. Wow. Oh, if I'm wrong, I am going to look like the biggest fool. But I can't be. I can't. No. There's too many clues right in front. Because after this, there'll be nothing to feel anymore. And who pays? You could say it's the cop, right? You taunt me with words that don't make a sound. Words that don't make a sound are in your head. The queen is referenced, of taking her throne and being the one to take others' lives, which would be death. Let me switch this up and give my final thoughts so that y'all don't have me an hour sitting here talking out loud to myself. If I'm wrong, y'all are going to have me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I've put it out there. I don't do more than one take, so I'm not... Boy, if I'm wrong. Let me switch this up. No matter what, whether I'm right or wrong, this is a brilliant story because it gets you thinking. But I have to be right. JTMM has to be right because it doesn't make any sense any other way. And that would be the end. Death is the end. The end would never be. Death could never, the end could never be anything but but death. Because if this was a physical thing, a lover or whatever, then it results in death. If it was the police, the only way it ends in death is the death penalty. But then I would expect to hear more of a story of, rotting in jail mentally before an execution. And I don't see them going down that path. I don't think that's their style. And I don't see the queen being ending that way. The taunting with... Okay. Follow my clues. See if I'm thinking logically. I almost want to post this immediately because I have to know. I can't. I've got more of these versions to cover and I'm not reading anything. because I don't want it influencing my reaction to these other performances. I want to see the visuals that they play on stage in whatever versions. I saw multiple versions. Obviously, Ollie does a version of it. So, you know, I'm not reading vlogs or anything like that. The Queen is mocking. Okay, so here's my logic. When you talk about, right, your shadow, your ghost, I'm here to collect. That's your ghost, your shadow. That's a soul. That's your existence, not a physical collect your body. Clue number one to me, I think. You taunt me with words that don't make a sound. That's got to be in her head. You mock with your actions, killing, right? Killing. You laugh with no doubt. There's no doubt that she wanted that title of death and the bringer of death, the evil. Because in the last song it says she's got a knife and it's not going to end. You relish the pain, cherish it more, because after this there'll be nothing to feel anymore. It's going to take her. It's going to kill her. It's going to end her. Fall onto me now. Your time is running out. Death is knocking at her door. I'm right at your door. I'm counting to 3. That's death. That's the Grim Reaper. However you want to reference it, right? Whatever your beliefs are. It's not a question of why. It's a question of when. Time. The Grim Reaper. And then in that last part, I shouldn't say in the last part, and the I'm coming back, there's no escape. That's the part that throws me off and makes me question myself, because when you say I'm coming back, there's no escape, that is almost like the good side. But I don't think it is. Run, run, run. It's my turn. I'll pass on judgment. You can't escape your fate. Good was never strong enough to overtake the evil. The only way that evil can be overthrown is by another entity inside of her head. And because she's kind of, I hate to say schizophrenia in the sense of that, but it's this different manifestation of another being within her head that's going to kill her and kill herself, in turn killing herself. Ooh, my brain hurts. Okay. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to go watch the live versions, because right now my brain is going a million miles an hour. I was not expecting this. I truly thought police or a lover. Never in my dreams did I think another entity in her head. Y'all had mentioned a third character being introduced. And so when I was thinking of that, I was thinking external and physical in a capture of the queen. But they've told us in plain day it's not. It's another manifestation in her head. You mock me with words that cannot be heard. Or the exact ones again is, you taunt me with words that don't make a sound. Oh, this would make a hell of a play if this is true. Either way it would. All right. Y'all know what to do, right? Like, subscribe, share, all of those things. Right under 30 minutes. My apologies. I didn't mean to go that long on a 4-minute song. Oh. Like, subscribe, share. Someone asks you to stop what you're doing. You know what to do. JTMM, just ask for 10 more minutes. I love y'all. This is going to drive me crazy. I'm out.